Hey guys, Chris10 here today with a brand new video. Third time trying this. If my recording system for some reason doesn't click off, I have no clue why it's doing this. Anyway, pretty much, there's been this rumor going around that Skylanders Imaginators in 2017 may get an update. Now, I have no clue if this is confirmed or not, but, if this is true, people on Instagram have all been posting these things of, pretty much what villains they want to see in this update. Like, they'll add brand new, if they were to add brand new characters within this update, which characters would they want? And they've been picking villains. So I thought that's a great idea, and I want to do my own list. But quickly, before I do this, I have to say, go check out the description, go follow this guy. He is by far the most amazing, one of my favorite Skylanders artists. He makes his own Skylanders, he makes OCs, he makes creations like reimaginings, and his name's Joltiks. I talked about him before. Just an amazing artist. His link will be in the description. I asked him if I can use these images, and he said yes. So thank you so much. Your artwork is amazing, and yeah, I am going to be showing his artwork within this. So let's begin. Starting with the light element. Now, I'm going to show the format really quickly before I get into the character. Pretty much, what I'll do is I'll show the character that I want and what classes I think he'll fit in. So for light, I chose Luminous. No doubt about it, Luminous, best character. I think I have no clue why they chose Blastertron. The only real reason I could think of, and I'm pretty sure it's a fan theory, is not everybody got to play Luminous because he is part of the Sunset Scraper Spire Adventure Pack, and that was $30. And the Light Creation Crystal was just like any creation crystal. So anybody who bought the Light Creation Crystal for less dollars got access to almost every Light character but Luminous. So nobody got to really play him, but that doesn't make any sense in my opinion, because half the people I know just bought the Adventure Pack, and most people got to play Luminous. Like, he's a fan favorite. So I am kind of, don't get me wrong, I love Blastertron, but I do think Luminous would have fit it better. Also, I felt like Luminous in Trap Team was so much better. But Blastertron's new gameplay I like. I like how it looks now. Anyway, Joltiks put him into the Night class, and I think that fits him perfectly. The only really big problem I'd have with the Night class is, Blastertron's a Knight, but they couldn't do something like with Graveclobber, where Graveclobber was the villain, and Kingpin was just a brand new character. These two are both villains, both of the same class, both of the same element. The only difference you'd be getting are attacks, and the fact that Luminous is a fan favorite. But I do think I'm going to be honest, I think Night class fits him best. Some other things I can imagine is maybe Brawler. The Bowslinger would be alright, and Sorcerer I could also see coming up as my second as the best class for him. But yeah, pretty much the Night class is perfect. I also love the way Joltik drawed it, where it's like a Traptanium sword. I always imagine like Luminous with Nightlight, because apparently they're arch rivals, and just the sword, well, arch enemies, and just having the sword made of Traptanium is just awesome. So, or it might be the Light Crystal, I don't know. Sorry, I didn't read that. I didn't read your post, Joltik. I don't know why. So, for Dark, I chose Fisticuffs. Now, please don't get angry with me. Remember, this is kind of my list. I don't like Nightshade. I'm sorry, but I never really loved him. I always kind of saw Taekwon Crow as the Dark Doom Raider, like the leader of the Dark Element, the special guy of the Dark Element, and, well, he got a figure, so that shows that. Note, he was moved to the Fire Element, but he still got a figure. So Yeah, I feel fisticuffs would be really good for the dark. Because he fits so many classes. Like, just with that arm, you can do so much. Like, he could be a brawler again. He can be like I said, he could be a bazooka. Just put like a gun there, and he's ready to go. But Joltik, he wins again because Joltik Lover. Once I saw this, I thought this is the perfect class for him. He's part of the Smasher class because his hand turns into an axe. That is genius. Like, it's amazing, and I would love to see this as a figure. Like, I can imagine so many poses that they could do with him. Just amazing on Joltik's part. So yeah, I'm picking Smasher for the best for him. Next is Fire. Now again, Joltik did something amazing for this character, and I'm going to pick this class. So Chef Pepperjack I'm picking for Fire. I was not the biggest fan of Chef Pepperjack, but I did like him. Like, in all honesty, if I do prefer Taekwon Crow over him, but I do really feel sad because he would have been a great character to have. He's I know a few people who really wanted Chef Pepperjack, and he's in Academy as well. Taekwon Crow hasn't appeared in the Academy TV show, but I'm for sure Chef Pepperjack did. So yeah, he has to, like, he's pretty much, from what I've seen, he's a fan favorite. He needs to be, if this update does exist, no doubt about it, Chef Pepperjack needs to be a character. Even if they just have one villain, I think they'd do Chef Pepperjack. For his battle class, though, I'm going to talk a bit about Bazooka. I think as a Bazooka, he could just shoot peppers. He does have them in his backpack, but what Joltik did again is amazing. He made him a duelist, and he has two I don't know what those knives are called, but I'm not a knife enthusiast. Anyway, he got just amazing. He has two knives, and he's a duelist, and just look at the image. It's just amazing. I love this design and how it'd be cool maybe if, like, if you look, like, you can kind of see peppers in them, like maybe whenever he smacks it down, depending on the pepper, it'll do a different thing. Like maybe red peppers will make it explode when he puts it down. When he does a yellow, maybe it'll make like a fire line or something like that. They could do some really creative stuff with that, and I think he'd be perfect for that. So that's why I'm picking him for duelist. Just great on Joltik's part. So heading on to Magic. Now I took some liberties here for Magic. I didn't pick a Trap Team villain. Now I don't think people are going to be happy with that. But personally, the only one that I could actually see that could fit Magic is Rage Mage, and I didn't like Rage Mage. Bombshell could also fit here, but Bombshell, I don't know. I always seen him as a water character because he's a turtle, and he fits more to water tech than Magic. Like, I think they're running out of Magic characters, but Spell Slams would be perfect. I could imagine him using all of these weapons and him looking awesome. Like figure 2. So the ones that I think Sorcerer would fit him the best, but we already have a Magic Sorcerer, being Mysticat. Again, they could pull a Graveclawber, but I don't think they'd do that. That's kind of a one-time deal, and especially if they added Luminous and made him a knight, they could never do that again. So what I think would fit Spell Slamser the best is him as a knight, because, like, just imagine him having like a big sword. That'd just look awesome. Or a swashbuckler even. Like, I could imagine him with those things. Now again, there's also a bowslinger I put, because him with the bow, he could just fit all of these classes. He's such an amazing character. Like, he could be any battle class and I'd buy him, but I just think these ones would fit him the best. I really think if they were to choose, they would choose Sorcerer. But again, I would think it'd be cool if they chose Knight. Like, just imagine him with a giant sword. That'd be awesome. So, next for life, I chose Cuckoo Clocker. Now, he could be two, again. One, I need to do my reasoning, because there's a lot of life characters. The reason I choose Cuckoo Clocker is because he's my favorite life character, and I really, really think he could fit in Imaginators. Just imagine him having, like, a figure. But I know, one, I chose Brawler for him, and for the third time I'm gonna say this, they could pull a Grave Clobber, but I don't think they'd do that. But something that I noticed with dialogue, is Cuckoo Clocker likes to smash, like the Hulk. So wouldn't it make sense for him to be a smasher? Like, just give him, like, not an axe, like maybe a... It's not coming to my head. Why? A hammer. Give him a hammer. Like, just just make him hold like a giant hammer, like Crusher, like right there. Like, you could see him holding it like that. I can imagine him holding it, and he would be perfect. He likes smashing. He gets that. It'd be awesome. I just really want to, like, I feel like he just fits as a smasher, and he'd be a great figure with, like, a hammer. So I'm going to say the best one for Cuckoo Clocker would be Smasher, even though he does fit the Brawler class. There's just 2 life Brawlers and 2 water Brawlers doesn't make any sense, and they'd have to pull another Grave Clobber, and yeah. Now for Earth, now this is an idea somebody else came up with online, and I forgot who. It was somebody on Instagram. They said Chomp Chest. Now, oh whoops, I missed one of the battle classes. But anyway, they thought of Chomp Chest as, what if the gold in his, like, body, he could make the gold form arms, and he could be a brawler, and I thought that was genius. Then somebody added on to that and said, what if he was a quick shot and he, like, spit out gold, and I thought that was genius. So I'm going to add my 2 cents to that, and I say that he would actually be an amazing bazooker. Like, if you guys don't remember, there was the Chomp Chest with the machine gun in its mouth that shot gold. I thought once that they put, like, a bazooka either, like, on this side and this side, and, like, he could shoot out gold like machine guns with the bazooka class. Again, that would work for Quickshot, and I think that Quickshot would be more family friendly if he shot out gold like that. And heck, even to go with this, they already have a chest mold. We already have the Imaginate chest. They just need to add on to that and maybe open it up and bam, new character. And just maybe, like, I do think figure-wise, the arms would be the best as a brawler, but I think gameplay-wise, the most fun would probably be Bazooker, because I don't know. Chomp Chest was just an amazing character. He was a fan favorite, and I would love to see him come back. So next, we have Water. Now, and I missed that. Now for Water, it was really against Chill Bill and Gulper. I know some people like Brawl and Chain. No, I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of Brawl and Chain. Again, my list. Please put yours down in below if you disagree with me. But I chose Gulper because there is so many things this character can be, and heck, people are even saying this leak. I'm pretty sure Alpha Ambush said one of the only reasons this leak is happening is because one leak was shown where where Skylanders pretty much posted a video and it was taken down because some certain characters were shown, and there was one thing, like this really blurred image, and Alpha put this thing up, and he said it really looks like the Gulper's hand, and once I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, that is Gulper. So I truly do think Gulper is, like, can be the Water villain. And the reason I didn't pick Chill Bill is because he's already an NPC, and it just feels wrong now without seeing him with Broccoli Guy. I don't know why, but it just feels wrong. So I picked Gulper. Now for his classes, I think as Joltik put it, well, not put it, but drew it, he made him a Sentinel. Now, no offense to you, you're amazing, and I love most of your ideas, but I think Gulper would probably be best either a Smasher or a Sorcerer. Like, if you look at this, think of that as a staff. It makes a lot of, it's really cool. Like, came out wrong. It would look cool if he had a staff, if his trident became a staff, or maybe if it were like an axe or something. I think it'd be really cool. Like, we do not have any trident axe type smashers, and I think that would be really cool to have. I also put him as a knight. That was just because, I don't know, he could be a knight. Kind of. I don't know why I put it there. I just feel like it's another option. But I'm going to say probably Sorcerer would be the best for him. No offense to you, Joltik, but that's just my personal opinion. But I think he would be cool as a Sentinel too. So as for tech, again, I'm pretty sure I took liberties. I even put, like, if you look down here, I even put the little tech symbol because I didn't want to get angry. I'm element swapping. If Skylanders can do it, so can I for my list. So I picked Scrap Shooter. Now, I never liked Scrap Shooter. I liked him for a few, probably before he was made. And then when I found out how much he said C, I got angry and I never played with him again. But giving characters second chances is always a good thing. I never liked Bad Juju, and now I love her. I never really liked, who was it? There's somebody else. I never really loved Crankcase. Now I really like him. So I feel like Scrap Shooter would be great for that if they moved him maybe to the tech element, because he does fit it. So, yeah. This is unscripted. I think he could either be a bazooker, maybe put both of his hands and he can shoot. And again, maybe he could just have like one, like he could have two cannons in his hand and just one big cannon in like his face. So like he could just go down and just like shoot a giant beam and blast all of them for maybe his third attack. Or a quick shot. He could maybe have like little guns here and shoot really quickly. And I think that'd be really cool too. Like maybe he could shoot at the same time. Like most quick shots, they shoot once and then they head to the other gun and then they shoot on that one. Like they do a pattern. Maybe he could shoot at the same time. Like he puts them both together and shoots like machine guns. That'd be cool. So I really would like to give him a second chance. So yeah, that's why I chose him. Heading on to air, Dreamcatcher. I want Dreamcatcher. I'm like, this is just going by figure alone. I want a Dreamcatcher figure. I just want that in my collection, and I want to look at it all night. That sounded weird. And I chose a few things for her. Some don't make sense at all, and some make lots of sense. So one I'm going to start with is Brawler. Now, you're probably thinking, why the heck would I choose Brawler? She has no arms. One, Brawler doesn't mean that you have to fight with your arms. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure he does. Grave Clobber sometimes hits with his feet. So, technically, it's the entire body. And in this case, Dreamcatcher, she could just like maybe bash enemies by floating around and hitting them with her head. And like for example, she'd smash on the she'd smash and make like a tornado and trap team. And I think that'd be cool for her. Like I think maybe she could like smash down, whack a few enemies as a brawler. Or I'm going to kind of change this up. Joltik gave her these little ninja star things that I'm for sure she had in Trap Team. This was like she would shoot them out and they'd go onto enemies. What if those became her hands? Like if you see they could claw up and maybe she could form a fist and punch with them. So maybe they could do that. And next is Bazooker. Now Bazooker, I'm gonna be honest, it makes zero sense. I just thought of this on the spot. I'm like, that'd be alright. Pretty much one does they put like a bazooka in the middle of her tie, like a circle. I know it sounds stupid, but it's possible. Yeah, it's really stupid. Or maybe like if they mounted like little cannons onto her, I don't know. The same idea as with the quick shot. If they just put like guns on her, it wouldn't make any sense. Ninja though, I think fits her because the ninjas, they're just like a body and limbs. They don't have a chest or something. So I think she'd fit that perfectly without limbs. And maybe and that's what Joltik picked for her, and she froze these little ninja stars. I think that'd be perfect, and it's good. So yeah, I just want her figure. That's all I want. That's all I want from Dreamcatcher. I just want her figure. Next is Undead, and again, this is gonna cause some explaining. I pretty much had nobody to pick for Undead, so I went with Frankenstein. Now you're probably questioning me right now. Hear me out. Frankenstein is a parody on Frankenstein, and that's it. 10 out of 10. That's why he's an undead character now. Maybe they could give him like he shoots skulls or something, but other than that, that's about it. That's all I got for him. I think he'd make most sense as a bazooker. Quick shot wouldn't make as much sense because you kind of need two guns. I don't know why I put that. Or a smasher. He could smash people with his hand, or maybe that could become an axe or something. So yeah, not much thought went into him. So other than that, guys, that's about it. Links to Joltiks DeviantArt are all in the description. Please go check them out. Really quick video, and this took me a while to make, probably 2 hours, but I think it was worth it. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and please tell me your lists in the comment section below. I would really love to hear it. So other than that, guys, this is Chris 10 signing out, and yeah, have a happy day.